Hello, everybody, and welcome to a SATURDAY night. I am so excited. I've been wanting to have our guest on for a while, and I don't know, maybe some of you have actually. Oh, there it is. We're on Instagram too. Yay. I've been excited to have our guest on for a while, and maybe some of you have seen her on or actually heard her on the podcast, Your Inner Voice, available on mindbodyspirit.fm or wherever you watch your Spotify or Apple podcasts. And she's been on, and she is a tenacious, artistic, creative, heartfelt, authentic, and full of integrity woman that I have the pleasure to know. And we have, it's Nati Loves Creation, aka Natalie Lachance. I want to get French with that, but I know you are not French, so I can go Lachance. And welcome, everybody. Natalie, how you doing today?
You know, it's a sensational Saturday. Thank you so much for having me, Elias. I am just thrilled.
Well, thank you for being here. Now, just so you guys know, how did we meet? Well, we met on the TikTok, and we met on the TikTok. Oh, I don't know. I guess about, what is it now? 3 years ago, maybe?
Más o menos, three-ish, 3 or 4 years, yeah.
3-ish. And I was like, how do I get on live? Oh my God, I don't know how. And Natalie had the kindest, she's like, let me help you. And I said, well, that's kind of you. So she told people about me, and then I did a post. She suggested doing a post, and then she said, find something that's trendy and just see. And I have to tell you, just by doing this 5-second thing of like, boop, 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 it was like some weird, oh, look, balloons happened. And the balloons went off, the confetti went happening. And then not only did we have confetti, but we also had fireworks. It all happened, all because of Nati. And look, the fireworks are not happening. What's happening with the fireworks?
I don't know, but you got the you get the thumbs up though.
I got the thumbs up, but what happened? I thought the fireworks were, maybe it's this. No, maybe it's this.
That's the confetti.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay, no, that's all good. So let's say hi to everybody that's here. Maria, hello, thank you for being here. Amanda, thank you. Amanda's on the TikTok. Mandy's on the TikTok. Dolores on the TikTok, and Joy. She's like, Natty.
Hey.
You know Joy?
Joy. Yes. So good to see you.
Chris from Iowa is on the TikTok, and Marissa K. Hey, Marissa K.
Hey, Marissa K.
Michelle. Hello, Michelle. She's always so she is, isn't she? She's very, yes. Now do the bubbles. I don't know what the bubbles are. Lily.
Hi. Oh, the bubbles. Hi. Darn it. Hi. I know the bubbles. I just don't have them with me.
You don't have the bubbles. Okay.
Nope.
Now do the bubbles. So we're talking today about gratitude with creativity. I think the more grateful we are about anything, I think more positivity, more things come to us. Would you not say that that's true?
Absolutely. Absolutely agree.
And how did it happen for you? How did you get all creative and stuff? So, first of all, tell everybody what you do. What do you do now? Like, you're on the TikTok and you have a thing going on in TikTok. You also make stuff. You also sing stuff. Tell everybody what you do.
Oh my gosh, I do a lot of different things, Elias. And just to put it in a summary for everybody, Nati Loves Creation was born out of pure gratitude, listening to my inner voice, and just taking a leap of faith and doing something that would bring me joy.
Mm-hmm.
So if we start back from the beginning, I just want to make a shout out to all my ancestors and elders, right? All of them, because my grandmother was a pianist at church. My father was a photographer. My grandfather was a painter in Cuba. And my big brother, who is still living, Marlon, shout out Marlon, is the one that saved my soul with music in our upbringing of a dysfunctional family. So to give you a little bit of context, right? Not all families are created equal. And ours was very bizarre. How bizarre? How bizarre, right? So my older brother and my younger brother, we were very close. And my older brother always listened to music. He loved ABBA, Silver Convention, all the things from 70s and the 80s, right? And he was kind of like my safe hub. So when the dysfunction was going on in the family, we would listen to music in the room and we would just stay to ourselves. And that kind of branched into me singing in school, in high school, going to college for music performance. I got to be under the direction of John Cicada. If you know, you know. Pretty awesome dude. Pretty awesome dude. And very honored and humbled for that. And a special shout out to my director, Dr. Ken Booz, who made all of that happen as well. So Ken Booz, hey. Anyways, moving on throughout the life, I was always musical. I loved dancing. I loved singing. I loved anything music, writing songs, writing lyrics. But then I got into the world of corporate. And I was in the world and I was consumed by the world of corporate. And I worked for some pretty awesome companies. But then our chapter closed last year, August 2024. The doors of corporations and we parted our fair adieu. We just said goodbye to each other. Chapter closed. From that point on, I promised myself I was going to tap into all the creativity that I had, because there was 26 years, over 34 years dedicated to corporations. But the last 26 years were pretty intense. So, as I said before, I vowed to myself that that chapter closed. What's next? And Nathy Loves Creations was born. I poured all of my ambition into TikTok. I really focused because the app was doing something more than just being addictive. It was inspiring. It opened up community and connection on TikTok. And I said, I'm going to share what I do on with creations now on TikTok, so I can inspire others, because they were inspiring me. Sure. Hence our friendship. Our friendship took off 3 and 4 years ago. And ever since then, you're awesome. You're thebomb.com. I'll just say that. So what am I doing now with Nathy Loves Creations and TikTok? I'm making beautiful creations, and I'll show you a little bit, with epoxy resin.
Oh, look at that.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I know Thanksgiving is here in between, guys, and I am very grateful, thankful, and blessed that you're all here listening to my banter right now. I've also done epoxy Christmas trees. I'm getting them ready for the Christmas showcase. So once I started I'm sorry?
No epoxy turkeys?
That mold did not come in this year. It's a little intricate to do, but there will be autumn leaves.
Autumn leaves, I like it. Well, maybe you could just do one with a sound effect.
Like that? Bunch of turkeys here on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, and Insta.
Maria says, yay, music. I made it. Hello, Elemental. And Maria says, sounds like my life. So similar. Dolores says, what about epoxy feathers? Hey, K-Girl1957.
Got him.
Thank you. She's got him. So tell everybody a little bit about because some of us don't know what epoxy is. You know, some of us may not know what epoxy is. Tell people what it is. Is it plastic?
It's industrial stuff, guys. All right. I mean, what you would know epoxy resin or epoxy is, if you go on a boat and you sit at a table at a boat and it's got this nice lamination sealant on top. Excuse me, you might even see it at the local bar or at a restaurant, how they seal the tables and they put pictures underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, That's the same material that I use
Mm.
with precaution, of course. And I fill them with molds. I can do animals. I can go Christmas trees. We just came off of Halloween. I was doing my blood dripping earrings, really cool stuff, candles, the whole 9 yards. But not only does Natty Love do the epoxy resin, she
Yeah.
really started with acrylic painting, and then it melded into acrylic painting with epoxy to give it a nice shine. And then it evolved to, oh my gosh, I can do these little candles and these snowflakes and the earrings. And then it just started snowballing into this winter wonderland of chaotic beauty with
Do you
my
have,
crafts.
do you have a candle available?
Do I have, well, I made this little guy. He's the mascot. Okay, I want everybody to meet Frank. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
This is Frank. He is our hedgehog
Yeah.
mascot. And he
I love
smells delicious. And he
Mm.
sits here. He's like my what do you call them? Service animals, emotional support. He's my emotional support candle.
Okay,
Yes.
an emotional support hedgehog candle. Now, so there's a little wick in there, right?
Yes. He's got spikes and a wick. Do you want to see the wick? Do you want to
Yeah,
see the wick? There's the wick. You see the wick?
Now that doesn't now pardon my naivety, but that doesn't melt the epoxy at all, right?
No, this one right here, this Frank right here, this guy, he's purely soy wax.
So
However, the candle holder that we will put him in, if I ever should burn him down, which I don't want to, but if I put it in epoxy holders, and those epoxy holders are fire resistant, because I do buy the stuff that is flammable, not flammable, no VOCs, the whole, good to the earth. But yeah, so they do not burn the epoxy, to answer your question.
Okay, so you have candles, you have jewelry, you have cute little figurine things. You've got a winter wonderland. Now, look at Dolores like, "Yee!" She likes it.
Yeah.
Can't melt something that cute. I know.
Right, Amanda. I know. I hear you.
Now, you also told me, I remember from last time that we were on the podcast, you told me that there's also crystals that you put into the candles. Tell people
Yes.
about that. Yes.
I've started to infuse actual crystals like citrine, obsidian, rose quartz, amethyst into the candle holders. So I did not have an example because I've sold out and we're making new batches as we speak. But if you guys can just kind of imagine what I'm saying, it's a candle holder. And on the rim of the candle holder, on the rim, I will delicately place all the quartz crystals, all the rose quartz. Sometimes it's like a rainbow. I mean, it could be all mixed up if I did like obsidian and clear quartz, kind of deal.
Sure.
And I fill the candle with the soy wax. And I also add a special touch, which I really love to do, is I have a beautiful rose bush that blooms in front of my house. I will take rose petals for the rose quartz candles that we do, and I will infuse the petals into soy wax.
Nice.
So it gives it's giving industrial, but it's also giving connection, if that makes sense, to the earth. It's like I'm marrying the industrial part with nature and crystals and all of that fun stuff.
I like it.
Thank you.
Joy says, I love him. I need support, meaning the Fred.
Oh, you need it. Okay? Well, I can make him. I make him. He's not on my storefront, so you can reach out to me directly, and I'll make a special order.
Special order, and you can name him Ralph or whatever you name him, whatever you want.
Rico Suave on deck.
I like it. So this all started because we'll just say it this way, guys. The universe said, hey, corporate, no, we want you to really get into, and I'm going to say your heritage, meaning the lineage of artistry, the lineage that people had. Um, and that's really fascinating to me because you are that's a leap of faith. It's a huge leap of faith because you also on TikTok do something that's really awesome and amazing. You actually have people under you. You're a manager, is that correct?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. I'm
Sure.
actually, since I've been on TikTok, I've been on for a few years, guys. So I'm not like new to TikTok, but I took it more seriously once that chapter closed in my life of corporate, right? But since I've gotten more serious, I was approached by an agency that works within TikTok. So TikTok's the platform. They have agencies that kind of report into TikTok, right? To protect that are out there to help our creators who are trying to take that leap of faith.
Right.
And they want to go live and they have something they want to say. They want to be vocal. They want to be creative. They want to be artistic. They want to get their song out there. They want to sell stuff, all those things. Well, the agencies are there to protect creators who do this for either part-time, full-time, or their entire life. We're here to basically protect our creators who sign up with the agency and help them monetize more on this app, on especially TikTok, on the TikTok app, and how to do the content videos, giving the tips and tricks, signing up for battles. There's a thing that's like friendly battles, and there's aggressive battles where they go head to head with another creator and their community supports them and has them win. Kind of like football, there's brackets and all sorts of things, right? We're getting ready for what we call Live Fest 2025. If you know, you know. If you don't know, reach out to me. So circling back to this creator manager position, taking it seriously, within 4 months, I was approached by the agency and said, hey, why don't you join the agency? We'll help you out. So I joined the agency. Within 4 months of that, they reached back out and said, how would you like to be a creator manager? Which is recruiting folks that want to go live, that need protection in case a community guideline or two are mishapped, or maybe the AI has bananaed them. We'll put it like that. And also open up resources for that creator to do networking for over 7,000 people that are in the agency, number one. All the tools, tips, and resources, number two, trainings, and then other folks that are like-minded like you. You can broaden your perspectives, broaden your community. And that's basically what they asked me to do. Would you like to do that? And I'm like, heck to the yeah. And ironically so, and I said this in the last podcast, working for the last company that I did, which will remain nameless. If you know, you already know. 26, 24, 25 years with these folks, right? Prior to that company, I had been a manager. I had been a guest service manager for many years, but apparently in this company, they did not believe in me to be a manager. Now, people have had this conversation with me in the corporate field and they're like, well, it's just not your time, Natalie. You have all the great credentials, Natalie. We really like what you're doing, but it's a hard no. We're going to pass. TikTok, within less than a year, has already promoted me to a creator manager to help people monetize, grow their presence on the TikTok app and scene. Ooh, I need to take a breath. That was a lot. I hope I didn't lose
Good.
people there.
Nope. Ren, good to see you. Delora would like to name the hedgehog Shaka Khan. So that's lovely.
Absolutely.
Also, he popped in and he popped out. I'm just going to say, everybody, the real, not the fake one, John Holland, psychic medium, just came on Instagram and just popped in, piped on. He's like, you don't have to stop through live and say hello to me. Well, now that he popped off, I can say, oh my God, John Holland was on our live. So very, very cool. So again, we are talking about, if you just popped on, and hopefully you stay for a while, we're talking about creativity and the gratitude of creativity. I want to ask everybody, if you can put in the comments, what is it that you do that's creative? And it could be anything, but what do you do that you enjoy? What is it that you enjoy to do? Live Fest is mind boggling, so much fun. Well, I don't know what it is because I've been on retreat. Oh, where'd she go? She'll be back. She probably had to let the dog out or something else, but she will be back. I hope. Writing, very good. Yes. And if you know, you know, guys, while we're waiting for Natalie to come back, on Tuesday, the book launches, and Chris is one of the authors in the book. She's one of the authors. There she is. There she is. Super excited about this, and can't even tell you how exciting it's going to be to get that. That is my first, and she's back. That's my first actual, my first actual compilation book. Hi, welcome back.
Hi. I went to go comment or push the comment and I went bye-bye. And I was like, where am I? Where did I go? I'm so sorry.
Well, we asked everybody what do they do? And
Right.
Chris said writing, because she's one of the authors in the book, Going Within to Heal, that comes out on Tuesday.
Yes.
Diamond art as well.
Very nice.
Very nice. And that's something my husband does. He does those little diamond dot things. Ren says, I love helping people find out what they can achieve, how they can achieve their dreams. Personally, my art in all aspects. Love it. Dolores says, decorating, accessorizing, writing, teaching, being sparkly. And Dolores also a best-selling author of this book. Please hold, everybody. Let me find her chapter. I want to say it's chapter 13. How did I know that? She's in this book, Guided by Spirit, and
Beautiful.
her chapter is, there it is, Delusions in Pink. Delusions in Pink. Now, it is Rediscovering My Sparkle by
Love
Dolores.
that.
I love it. It's really good. Amanda does poetry, and lovely poetry, and several of the people on here. Maria is also a writer, and Maria is in the book as well. She sings, she plays, and writes music. Loves to dance, especially tap. Just recently writing, so she's in there. Crocheting, I love it. And some of the other people on here will be in book 2, which will be coming out around Valentine's Day. The book is so good. Oh, thanks, Joy. Thank you. Yeah, 31 authors. 31 authors. And
Amazing.
let's just say it. Can we announce it? Are you good with me announcing it?
Let's go. Do it.
Natalie is going to be in the book. She's going to be in the book. The book is called Transformations, the journey from breakdown to breakthrough. And that will be book 2 of a 3-book series. So pretty excited about that. So how does somebody give how do you give gratitude? How do you do it?
In several ways. I'm always gracious. In in the morning, I wake up and I say thank you. In the afternoon, I say thank you. When I'm losing something in the house and I'm like, where did I put it? And I look at it and it's right there. I'm like, thank you. But my way of being gratitude, the folks that follow me on TikTok and they either subscribe or they're part of the moderation group, my way to give back to them is my creations. My way to give back to the community on TikTok, and I may have been absent from Facebook for a while and Instagram for whatever reasons, but my way to give back is being there and allowing people to know that if they come and they hang out with me on TikTok, it's a safe space. We're kooky, we're funny, and I love to connect. Showing gratitude is letting them know it doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Right. And I want to show that to people. And I also want to inspire people that you can do it. You can start over because I'm doing it. So I know that may not tie into being completely grateful, but I'm given this gift I'm listening to my inner voice. I'm following that inner voice that we talked about in the podcast before.
Yes.
And I am always grateful. I cannot thank you enough for just thinking of me fondly, reaching out to me and saying, Nathy, I would love to collaborate. And I'll be like, hell to the yeah, let's do it. And we did. And then you're like, because I, and if I could quote you from what I remembered, you're like, Nathy, I want to pay you back, but I don't want to pay it back. I want to pay it forward. Do you understand what I mean? And I'm like, I'm kind of sort of. And you're like, because you and I met 3 years ago and you kind of helped me through the navigation of TikTok in the beginning. And now I went from this many people, which was about 1,000, to over 27,000 folks following you. Guys, I did not have anything to do with that, because if you see this guy, real talk, gets real answers, let me tell you, the best. So you've done so good, and I'm so proud of you. And I'm so grateful for you coming back around and saying, hey, would you like to do this? And I'm like, yeah, my heart's pitter patter. Let's go. So
do it.
Let's do it. So does that answer being grateful? Yeah. I mean, listening to yourself and being gracious to yourself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it totally does. And I have to say that, you were, the gratitude that you have of just honoring self. Like, I am grateful to honor me for all the things that have happened in my life. And those pieces are important, and you inspire others. And that's why, we're talking about, we're going to talk about it next week, guys, because next week is when we're going to have some of the authors come on. But we're talking about those pieces, and I'm just going to show you real quick. There's many people here, but all these people have been able to do something special with their story. You have a story. That story needs to be told. Thanks, Delora. And it is so important. Like, here it is. All these people, I did this. It took me 3 hours to do it, but I did it. I was trying
to remember, fantastic.
I was trying to remember the cute things, the little tricks that Delora was showing me. I didn't remember, and I was like, oh God, I don't remember. But all these authors here, everyone here, sharing a chapter of their life to be able to inspire, to be able to give their gratitude of what has shifted, and their story still continues. Their story still continues on, and it is quite an honor to have all these folks come in, and to have you guys, those of you that said yes, if you're okay with mentioning your name, just say yes because I know that you're already going to be in the book. But there's several people on here that are also going to be in book 2, and they have all done what I'm going to say their due diligence. I just like to use that word, due diligence of being in their own knowing, and the gratitude that they have through every stage of their life is so important. So important. I mean, Chris is going to be in the book again. She's in the first book. She's in the second book.
Awesome.
Those of you that said yes, that you're going to be in the second book, there's about 4 or 5 people on here that are going to be in the book. And I think it's really, Maria's going to be in the book. It's really important to say, hey, here's my story. Might not have been the best getting there, but so grateful that I got from point A to point B. And that's what you did. You went ahead and you were in this spot, if you will, and you have shifted a lot to be able to say, hey, I'm still going to be positive. I'm still going to be in the trenches and do something and get my talent out there. Because you sing and you do so many things, and that's awesome. It's Canella. Hello, my friend. Thanks for being here. And Rachankala, hello. Thank you for being here on the Instagram. Oh, thank you. You helped me pick me up pieces and put myself back together. You're amazing, Joy. You're
Agreed.
amazing.
Agreed.
So if we could inspire people on a bigger level, what would you want to do?
If I wanted to, okay, I have to repeat that question. If I wanted to inspire people on a bigger level, what would I do?
Mhm.
Get on TikTok, talk about it. Get on Facebook, shout it out. Get on Instagram, don't be afraid. And you know that thing called the U in the tube? That too. And there's ways that you can do it, but if you need a practice ground, reach out to us, reach out to someone you can trust, and just you're FaceTiming left, right, and center, ladies and gentlemen out there. Am I correct? If people out there, you guys still FaceTime, right? That's a thing. That's still a thing, right? Okay.
Sure.
It's the same thing, but you just do it and other people watch you. Sounds creepy, right? Sounds creepy. But if you have a story, you need to tell it. If you have an art, a craft, a talent, you need to show it. Last week, we were really talking about what would you do? Like, what is this inner voice thing? I know out of this world that we live in, voices are screaming from within, and we just haven't picked up the phone yet. Pick up that phone, listen to it, take the leap of faith. Get on these platforms, go to the retreats. I kick myself that I haven't been able to go to the retreat, but I'm saving my pennies for it, boo. So I'm looking forward to it because you know what? Take care of yourself, but still think of the bigger picture. Don't take it. We keep saying, I keep stuttering and I apologize because my mind is like, this girl is on fire, but she's not executing it right. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is if you have a desire to do something, do it, because we only live once. Actually, we live every day, not just once. We live every day. So if you want to try something, I say do it. Try to me is take risk, y'all. Just take the damn risk, y'all. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be scared. You might stumble, you might fall, but you can do it because again, there's lots more. Not that I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to hear my story, but I will tell my story one day in further length in a book, maybe. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it. Now, if people want to purchase one of your items, the tree, the snowflake, the beautiful candles, where do they go?
You know what? Thank you so much for asking that. Right now, my store is exclusive on TikTok. I am a TikTok seller, TikTok shop seller. So you would just look up Nati Love, aka Natalie, which we can share that out in a little bit there, or look Nati Love's Creations up on TikTok, and you'll find me. And you can go right to my store. We are doing shoppable lives where we do get discounts and we all have fun in it. You can just go right to TikTok, look up Nati Love Creations, and peruse around. You can reach out to me on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, I am known as Sugar Plum Sunflower Darling. And then, of course, there's so many names, so many pen names, right? Just reach out and let me know. If you need something customized, let's talk. I do small projects. I do big projects. I've done projects where I have epoxied over dressers in a new design. I have epoxied restaurant tables with my designs of like the blurring, the acrylic paint dripping on the table. And it was so cool. So I have the skill set to do bigger things, but I really want you to get the snowflake on your tree. That's what I want you to do. And that's so pretty. And they come in like rose gold. This is like a sapphire blue. I have purple. I have this gold yellow. It's so pretty. They're all sparkly. But there's other things there too. Necklaces, earrings, and I do creations out of inspiration. So let's talk. You can find me on TikTok.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. And if you guys want to find her, I put it in here. It's right there. Nati Love, aka Natalie on TikTok. Go check her out. Now, while I pull something up, if you want to just share a little bit about your songs, how do you get inspired by your songs?
It's all from the heart and the mind. You know, the heart we feel, the mind is logic, right? So when you combine those, um, I spit out lyrics that I just don't know. I know that's coming from higher source, my higher source, myself in a different dimension, if we want to call it that. But I have ventured into the world of AI with my lyrics,
Mhm.
and there's a specific reason why I do that. I'm not trying to take away from anything else, but it's like my own personal studio. And given that I've had musical teachings and trainings in college and experience that way, I kind of know how to talk to the AI model, excuse me, as if I was the producer in a real actual studio, right?
Sure.
The best thing about developing these things with songs and my lyrics is that nobody disagrees with what I'm doing. It's like I get my way every time. So is it a big ego booster for me? Absolutely. But I have written a few songs and I have had AI help me produce it with my direction and what kind of style. And if you would allow me, I would love to play one for for just a little bit, if the viewers would like to hear it.
Yes, let's y'all want to hear it?
Do y'all want to hear it,
You ready,
y'all?
you ready for this? Bum, 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 bum,
Bum,
bum.
bum, 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 bum.
Want to hear it? Put it in the comments if you want to say yes. Say yes. Yes. See, look at it. Yes, yes, yes. Just go
Yes,
for it.
yes, yes. Okay, let's go. So
Leave
this
the
is a
random
song recently I wrote, and I hope it inspires you. It is called "This Too Shall Pass."
Mm,
So hold on.
holding. Holding. Please hold callers.
Close your eyes if you can and just listen to the words.
Woke up heavy with a heart full of rain, breathing through silence, dancing through pain. Mirror shows fire. I'm still alive.
Audio check, good.
Soft but I'm broken. I'm ready to ride. It's okay to fall. It's okay to bend. But I won't pack. This is not the end. Whispers keep saying you're stronger than this. I feel it inside me. I'm made for this. This too shall pass. Like a storm in the night. Turn my scars into rain and light. Every heartbeat says yes. I'm alive, I rise. Yeah. This too shall pass.
1, 2, 3, hit it. All right, I'm going to bring it down, guys. I'm going to bring it down because I'm going to start raving and I don't have the room. Hold on. Wait. All right. All right. All right.
That is
And that
really
is,
good. That's
thank
really, really good.
I get a little dramatic with it, guys. If you can see, I really have to pull in the energy. But when this is playing and I'm alone in this room, it's a rave.
I
It's
love
a
it.
power dance. I lose so much weight with it. Go ahead. I burn so many calories.
No, I just love it. Congratulations. I think that's really amazing. I
Thank
hope
you.
that you decide to come back. I would love to have you back on and we can chat more. And if you want to show all your Christmas stuff, we can show all your Christmas stuff.
That's
I
amazing. Thank you.
appreciate you being on here and sharing an inspiration. And I think we need to give gratitude for those that have inspired all of us. I think it's really important. I am so grateful to all my teachers and mentors and people like you that, I had no idea that offered the kindness of just taking time. I think time is one of the most important gifts we can give somebody is time.
Agreed. Yes.
And I think we don't do that. And speaking of time, I want to share what's coming up, guys, for November. If you have not signed up for my email list, please sign up for my email list, and you'll automatically get the newsletter and the calendar. And the newsletter was all about gratitude. So go to eliaspatras.com and just sign up for the newsletter. I don't send out more than 2 a month. And here's what we got coming up, everyone. So as you can see, Nathi was our first person for November 8th. And then on the 15th, we have several of the authors coming on live and talking about the gratefulness for storytelling. Then we have on the 22nd, we have Grateful for Healing. And for those of you that don't know, both Ginger Perrick and Lisa Nolan Chalowski are breast cancer survivors. Both of them are psychic mediums. Ginger is a nurse as well, and both Ginger and Lisa have been in the book. So the book launches on Tuesday. We are also going to have a special live. I don't know if you guys can see this, but on Thursday, November 14th, if you are part of the Tiki Talk family or you just want to come on and meet people from the community face to face instead of just their names, come on and join us. We're going to have a community meet and greet. So that is going to happen. And if you want to be part of that, I didn't tell Lisa, but Lisa Randall, just go to admin@eliaspatras.com and we'll give you that Zoom link. So super excited about it. Also, we have Zoom for the holidays. If you guys are going to be alone for Thanksgiving, don't be. Come bring a snack, bring something, and let's Zoom for the holidays together. Just come show up and come join us. And then also on the bottom part of that right there, I don't know if you can see my arrow, but right there, I list when I'm going to be on the new Tiki Talk, my new Tiki Talk schedule. I did put it in the story today, but Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, Wednesdays 6:30 a.m. in the morning, Friday 3 p.m. Pacific time, Saturday 8 p.m. So I'll be back on the Tiki Talk in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'll be on the Tiki Talk, and come join us. We also have Save the Date. Our next retreat will be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm going to sneak something out. It's not set in stone, so you are the first ones to hear it. You're the very first ones to hear it, and here it is. There is a possibility that there will be a retreat in January, and I'm a little bit excited about it. It is, we didn't get the whole title yet, and I know that she's going to change it because it's with Sue Page, and she was the owner of Pathways to Successful Living. And we're going to do a retreat called Learning to Trust the Pathways to Your Inner Guidance.
Nice.
And that will be in Chicago in January. Yeah, it's chilly, but we'll be inside. So it's all good. So I'll let you know more about that. Natalie, thank you so much for being on here. Thank you for taking the time. I know you're 3 hours ahead. So thank you so much for being here. And everyone, thanks for supporting. That's so important when we have new people on to support. I appreciate you. Stay for the outro, guys, because I think it's fun. And I hope you guys like it as well.
Can I just say something really quick?
Please.
Thank you and your community for being a part of my journey and allowing me to be me authentically, genuinely, with a lot of fear and scarcity. But you guys, with being on here, it gives me the support to keep doing more. And I cannot be more grateful to you. So thank you so much, Elias.
Right back at you, girl. Right back at you. All right, stay for the outro, guys. And January dates are, I'll know as soon as I know, Amanda, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And stay for the outro. See you guys soon. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity and community from our hearts to yours. Be well, everybody. Real talk gets real answers. See you soon. Tiki Talk, 2 hours.